Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first favourites of 2020. It's January favourites. So first thing I'm going to do is look at my wee notes. I have some items, but I've also just got things written down. Now they're kind of December, January favourites because it's a lot of it mostly that I've been loving in December. So first thing I'm going to start off with is programmes. A programme I have been loving since actually about the end of November, all through December, and I'm on the 6th series just now, so you know it's still continuing, is Power. Oh my god. Now I'd heard about Power all over the place and things. It's on Netflix, and then my partner was like, oh, one of the guys that comes into the pub was saying you should really watch this Power, so we decided to start watching it. Now my partner always maintains that any series you can get into, if you start it and you watch it and you get into the characters, you can easily get hooked. Now I agree with him to a certain extent, because there's some certain ones, like we tried to watch The Witcher and I was like, no, this isn't for me. And I did watch the first series of You, and I'm not sure if I will watch the second one or not, so you know, sometimes it's like that. And Sabrina, I watched the first series, but I just couldn't get into the second one. So for the majority of them, yes, he is right. So Power, basically, I wrote down some notes because I just love it so much. So Power is basically about a guy called James St. Patrick. He's a nightclub owner in Manhattan in New York. You know, he's the businessman. He has it all. He's got the kids, the penthouse, the power, everything basically. But he's living a double life. He's from the streets of New York, and he basically had a tough upbringing, which he basically had to sell drugs to survive. But he also, as well as being a nightclub owner, is selling drugs to the rich and I can never say that word, influential people. So alongside him is one of his loyal sidekicks, Tommy. He is the white part of the friendship, and I don't mean to offend anybody, so hopefully no one's going to take offence in me saying that, but he is James St. Patrick's buddy, best mate, brother, whatever they call it. There's also 50 Cent who is in this. So basically, I've just taken the synopsis of what the programme is, and alongside him is loyal sidekick Tommy. He is the rough and ready of the two. He's ruthless. He's a total psycho. He's ruthless, and he gets the drugs distributed and moved to different districts. He also sorts out who gets in the way and who's disloyal. So he is the rough and ready one of the two of them. He's the one that you would maybe statistically look at and think, yeah, he's in that kind of business. Whereas because James St. Patrick is wearing the nice suits, he's got the fancy life, you know, the wife by his side, the 3 kids, and doing well, people don't suspect that that is what he's doing on the sidelines. He is also called Ghost, which is his alias, James St. Patrick. But he wants to go straight and get out of the drugs business and be successful. But it's not as easy as it seems. So that's the kind of gist of it. I don't want to give anything away. Basically, if you haven't watched it, I highly, highly recommend it. Even if it's not something you thought you might be into, it's worth giving a go. I have loved it. And season 6, the next episode of that is out. I think it's tomorrow, actually, Monday the 13th. So, I love it. Twists and turns all over the place. As I say, you get into the characters and oh my god. Other things that I have been loving is Call the Midwife. I love it. I've loved it forever and a day. I've just caught up with last Sunday's one. I love the storyline. I love the characters. It's just a feel-good programme that has all the different emotions. Silent Witness, it would not be winter or January without Silent Witness. And it started up again. I love Jack. Oh, he's a hunk. And I just love watching it. Again, The Greatest Dancer. I love that programme. The only thing that ruins it for me is Cheryl Cole, because I literally cannot stand her. I just don't get the hype around it at all. I never have. My friend Amy, if she's watching this, will be like, oh, she loves taking the mick out of me. But I just can't bear her. Yes, she can dance, but she's not a professional dancer. So why is she a judge on a programme like that? It actually makes my blood boil. And she can't sing for shit, but she gets by on her looks and her figure, so it just annoys me. So, but I love the show despite her. Like Oti Mabuse, she is fantastic. She should be a judge because she's a professional dancer. She dances on Strictly. She knows what she's talking about. Matthew, I always forget his second name, but the guy that played Mr. Shu in Glee, again, he knows what he's talking about. He's been a dancer and he's a professional dancer, and then you get Cheryl Cole and you're like, whatever. And then there's Todrick, I forget his surname, but again, he's got a dance background and all the rest of it, so it's great. I love it. It's such a good show. It's on a Saturday night, BBC 7 o'clock. You should totally watch it if you're into that sort of thing. And a controversial one is Love Island. It starts tonight and I cannot wait. I love reality TV, I'm not going to lie. I love Love Island, Towie, Made in Chelsea, what else is there? Keeping Up with Kardashians, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I love them all. It's just a bit of mind-numbing TV that you don't have to think about and you just get your wee guilty pleasure, and I love it. And it starts tonight and I cannot wait. So that's it for TV. Books, I obviously read on my Kindle, so I don't have my Kindle here, it's in my bedroom, but I finished Wild Woman by Louise Pentland. Now, Louise Pentland is Sparkle of Glitter here on YouTube. You'll have probably heard of her, I'm sure. She is also an author. She has written, this is the third book by her in the Robin Wilde series, and I just love it. If you like books that are kind of like Bridget Jones type, you're going to really love them. So I highly recommend go on to Amazon, type in Louise Pentland and get her books if you're into that. And I now going to go on to items, but I have noticed that the candle I wanted to talk about is way over there, and I don't want to jump out of screen. So first up, a candle I've been loving and you'll have seen before and heard of is the Wickford & Co. gingerbread candle. They are amazing. I love them. I bought myself a couple of them which are well burnt and gone. My partner got me a couple which we burned down at his and they're all gone. I got some for Christmas from him which I've left down there, and I've got one sitting over there which I got as a belated Christmas present because I was away from a friend at work, and I just love them. They're so much better than the Yankee candles. They're much more affordable than the Yankee candles, and they burn and smell better than Yankee candles. If you can get yourself to Home Bargains, Wickford & Co., they are the best. Now we'll move on to the physical items that I have here to show you. No particular order. We have the Body Shop Aloe Calming Toner, formulated for sensitive skin. It's fragrance-free, colorant-free, preservative-free, alcohol-free, with pure hand-filtered aloe from Mexico. This is brilliant. I just love it. I love that it's lightweight and great for my skin. As it says, it's a gentle toner that removes traces of makeup and cleanser and instantly smooth skin, leaves skin clean and feeling soothed. Now, I am having a time with my skin. I've only been back home. It'll be a week tomorrow on the 13th there of January. I've been back a week. I don't know whether it's the change in heating, because I have central heating and my partner has oil heating in his house. So his house is a lot warmer than mine, but my house has a lot of dampness. Even though the council keep saying that there isn't dampness, there is. There's something with this house. So I don't know whether it's that, the change in heat. I don't know if subconsciously, because there is a lot to think about and process and hopefully happen this year. And being that I have an anxiety disorder, I don't know whether it all mixed into one is coming out in my skin. So it's a difficult one, but my skin is driving me crazy. So it's in a process. It's a process, and I have just put my nail and it's annoying me. Next thing, keeping with skin now, is this Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, chamomile and lavender, and It smells mostly of lavender, so if you're not into that scent, then that's fair enough. And yes, I've been loving it. These are really nice. It says replenish skin with an infusion of calming botanicals and lavender essential water. This facial mist delivers a soothing boost of hydration as antioxidant vitamin C combats skin aging, free radicals, leaving the skin balanced and bright. So you mist onto face and neck as needed. Use on clean skin to add hydration before you apply moisturiser. You can use it throughout the day to revive and refresh your skin, or after makeup application for a dewy finish. Now, the only thing is it packs a punch. Like, the spray is, like, look. You just get blasted. It goes onto your top. It goes everywhere. That's about the only thing that's not great about it. I must admit, the green one, the cucumbery one, is more my favourite, and I have that in the fridge. But yes, I've been loving that. But you get some blast. Keeping on with skincare, we have this here. This is the Body Shop Aloe Soothing Day Cream formulated for sensitive skin. This came in the Body Shop Advent Calendar, and it's 100% vegan, forever against animal testing, formulated without fragrance, colorants, preservatives, enriched with community trade aloe vera. And it's a gentle face moisturiser that soothes and helps minimise the skin reactions to sensitive skin. And as you can see, it's going to end up being an empty soon because it's just really good. And it's got nothing nasty in it, so it helps my skin. And I'm getting pins and needles and food. So that's that. Then we have the Kiehl's Creamy Avocado Eye Cream. I love this. Again, I am doing so well with this. It is like nearing the end. I have 2 backups because I managed to pick one up in TK Maxx when I was in York. Literally, it's so shit. But see TK Maxx and stuff, and a lot of shops that we have in Scotland, they're better in England. The TK Maxx in England was brilliant. So many great brands they had to Natasha Denona. I've never seen Natasha Denona in the Inverness one, the online shop, the one in Glasgow. Never. I haven't even seen them in the one in Dundee. TK Maxx in England is so much better. So I managed to pick up a Kiehl's one unopened, unused. The sale was on and everything. This normally costs £26. I got it for £19.99, and then I got a set of Kiehl's stuff for my birthday and that had the eye cream in, so I've got 2 backups, so this is brilliant. This is great, and it's particularly great. It's not so much for fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness, stuff like that, more for moisturising. But see, because I get really dry eyelids and irritated eyelids, this is great. So it says this creamy preparation with avocado oil gently moisturises the delicate eye area. Our unique concentrated texture does not migrate into your eyes. Tested under the people that do your eyes, because I can't say the word, and dermatologists, can't say that either, controlled. So it says apply gently with fingertips along the orbital bone, and it's just lovely. It doesn't have much of a scent to it. You don't need much, which is why it lasts ages, and I love it. So that, highly recommend that. This stuff, oh my god, can we just take a moment? This is the Weleda Skin Food, and this is the light one. It's an intensive instant moisturising skincare for face and body for dry skin. Now the thicker version is like for really rough skin. Oh, I don't know what to do with my foot. I get pins and needles no matter which way I put it. Now, I picked this up from Feel Unique, and I picked up 2. It's brilliant. Now, I saw Beauty by Belinda, I think it is. She was on the programme Glow Up. She uses this as a highlighter. Like, see how I've got that nice sort of shiny glow to my face just now? I don't have this on, but she was using this as a highlighter, and she swears by it. But it is just so good. So this says, a lighter Weleda Skin Food for normal to dry skin. Skin Food Light brings immediate comfort to dry skin. The silky lotion combines organic sunflower oil with natural extracts of calendula, pansy and chamomile, providing the skin with instant moisture. Apply on dry areas like hands, feet or elbows and allow to soak well in. And it's lovely. I love it so much. It's got a nice botanical smell to it. It's not offensive or anything like that, but it's just great and I love it. I use it on my lips, I use it on my hands. I've got like a dry patch here in my hand. It's just brilliant. So yeah. Next thing I've been loving is the classic Carmix moisturiser. As you'll be able to tell, this one is nearly done. I think I've got one more. It might be. I think I've got one in my work bag and I've got one in my handbag. I just love it. Love, love, love it. It's just so good. I don't know what much more to say about it. It's great. And the last of skincare bit is this BB cream, which I got in the only ever Birch box, but it was a bag. I went and decided to get the Birch box bag because it was this beautiful sort of velvety feeling teal colour. I love teal. Bag with a gold star on it. The reason I wanted it was because you got a Rituals product in it, which I never got. You were getting a Percy and Reed product in it, which I never got. You were getting a little eyeshadow palette that kind of looked like a dupe of the Natasha Denona's, which I did get. And this was one of the items that was in it. And this is the Marsili BB Cream Golden Glow Skin Enhancer. And it's okay, actually. It's quite good. If like today and you can't be arsed to put makeup on, but you just want a bit of something so that you don't maybe look like death or you've got a bit of colour, this is quite good. And I've been using this, so I just thought I would include it. So it's a skin enhancer. It says all skin types, perfume-free, hypoallergenic, tested under dermatological control. What else does it say? It just says apply on cleansed face, can be worn alone or as a makeup base. So this was quite nice. There's a little bit left in it, so it'll do for days that I can't be bothered to put makeup on. The foundation that I have been using throughout December when I've put makeup on and into January is my trusty Le Beige Healthy Glow Foundation with SPF 25 by Chanel. I don't care that this is expensive because I love it. And I wear the shade number 20. It smells delicious. It is a very sheer foundation. So if you want coverage, it ain't for you. But I do not like the feeling of, like, see when I touch my skin and the foundation's coming off of my hands and it's got that, even when it's been powdered, I just don't like that feeling. So I like this because it gives you something, but you still see your skin through it, like your freckles. It's just, I love it. And you don't need loads of it, so it lasts. And it just says it's a healthy glow foundation, natural beauty guard, and I love it. And this is either my second or third bottle, and it lasts ages. I love the cushion one as well. It's brilliant. Next thing I have been loving and using quite a lot is this little Tarte blush. This came in a set that I was sent by Riri, which is D Rain. She does a YouTube channel. She's brilliant. And this was called Moment. And it looks like so. Give it a wee swatch for you. I don't have my ring light on, so it's just natural light. But it's just a nice little flush of colour. And yeah, I've been enjoying using that for the past month and a bit, so that had to be included. Next thing is my Fenty Beauty bronzer. Oh, you can see yourself there, look. This is called In the Sun. And I love it. I think it's the perfect colour for me. There's no Fenty Beauty FB left in it because it's been used so much. I just love it. It is just such a great colour for me. You know, it's enough bronze, but it's not going to make you look muddy. And that's something that I struggle with, to find in a bronzer. So I love this. I picked it up from Boots Online and I would happily get another one. The next thing, this is a little quad of eyeshadows that I took away with me to my partner's. So this was mostly the colours that I was using. I also took the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I should have added it in here, but I haven't got it with me. But really, I want to talk about this lovely shade called Sumptuous Olive. I just love it. And that's exactly what it is. It's just a sumptuous olivey green beautifulness. And look at it. I love it. I absolutely adore this shadow. I'm going to be gutted when it's gone. I might get it again, but then I've got a shit ton of shadows, don't I really? So let's face it, but I was loving that. Also been using this bad boy, which is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and you'll see how much it is loved. So we have dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. And what I've either been doing is I've been using the incandescent light just as highlighter where you would normally put it, or I've been getting a big powder brush and just sweeping through the three and putting it all over my face. And I just absolutely love this palette so much. So I've been enjoying that. And then the second last item is this MAC cream colour base in the shade Hush. It's like a creamy sort of pinky peachy highlight. And again, I've just been loving it. That's it there. It's just a nice sheen, and it is just I adore it so much. I literally, this is my second one of these, and it's just lovely. It is lovely. Love, 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 love it. You could even, if you wanted, put it all over your eyes and use it as an eyeshadow. And then the last item for this is MAC lipstick in Peach Blossom, and this is a cream sheen lipstick, and it looks like so, and it's a very me colour, as you can tell, and it's just, I've just been loving it. It's just so nice and so easy just to pop on. So as you can see here, it's just a nice peachy, creamy, happy days, Julie, love it colour. And that is your whack. Can you believe it? So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you like to see what things I enjoyed through December into January, then please do give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell button to be notified when I upload so that you don't miss out. Everything's free. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, you might as well. It takes less than a minute to click that little button. And I will leave details of what I can. Right at this minute, while I'm pre-recording, I cannot get my laptop to work because the charger isn't working. I'm waiting for one, fingers crossed, to come this week, and then hopefully when I go into my laptop I'll be able to add the things, because I'm not sure how to add links from my phone. So fingers crossed that that will work, because I can't afford to go and buy a new laptop. But yes, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye!